Okay, so what I'd like to show you is how I keep my office warm using two Futurebit Bitcoin miners. Yeah, they're a little dusty. I gotta clean these up, but they've been doing a great job of warming, keeping my office warm. Got them here being powered by a server power supply and a breakout board. And here we have the little thin client. It's actually a pretty good machine. But yeah, I'd like to just go over how I got this set up. Hey guys, what's up? Okay, today we're gonna go over setting up how I have set up these two Apollo miners from Futurebit. Actually, really quickly, let me show you let me give you a little bit of the model information for these Futurebit devices. I have the ones that are USB only. They don't come with their own separate power supply. So I got these for a deal a while back. Okay guys, the way that the full node works basically is you don't have to connect it to a separate computer. It has its own OS. I believe it's running Ubuntu also. I looked into it a little bit here. I see that there's a Futurebit OS. It looks like Ubuntu to me, but it could be Linux Mint or maybe their own flavor. Actually, what to say right here, boom. Yeah, so they have their own flavor of Linux. It's built on Armbian. Okay, so yeah, if you were to get the full node, you would have to get this, you set it up within here. I think you have to connect a monitor and a keyboard to it first, and then after that you can access everything remotely. I'm guessing, yeah, you can, yeah, okay. So you can, it would be its own device. You can log into it and boom, 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 which is great. But I did it the other way. I did it the manual way. Now these have gone up in price. I got these for maybe $3.99, I think, $4.99, some shit like that. But yeah, so I got two of them. One thing that people don't know about these devices is that they get kind of hot sometimes, especially if you keep them in a closed area for too long. So yeah, I have them connected to, as you saw in the beginning, I have two of them connected via USB to a mini PC running Ubuntu 11.3. Now, just gonna check my directory. This is what I did. I know if you watch my channel, I keep bringing up this application called Screen. I use Screen for a lot, and in this case, I'm using it for Honeygain. If you guys don't know about Honeygain, check it out. You're basically selling some bandwidth for some cash. It's actually been doing pretty well for me. I got a couple of those set up. If you guys want to see me do a video about that, I will. But to keep things on its keeping the topic back to the Futurebit, show you really quickly. I have these running in sudo. Did I just forget my own password? Hold on. Yep. Okay. So boom. I have two, as you can see here, I have two sessions going on in the Screen application. One is Futurebit 0. The other one is Futurebit 1. Basically what I'm doing is running two scripts. I created a directory called Apollo. As you can see in here, it's a little bit of a mess, but when you download the Apollo miner itself for the Linux OS, it comes with a folder and a bunch of files. There's one that's the specific to the running the application itself, and you can create various shell scripts. Some of them are already, came with the folder, with the application folder. You can create your own shell script that references that Apollo miner. Let me show you what I mean. So right now I'm solo mining with both of these devices via BTC pool. So I created a shell script called dual Apollo via BTC shell script. We're going to take a look at that. As you can see here, I'm using Screen to create a session and naming it Futurebit 0. And what I want to happen in that session is the rest of this information here. Okay. Now I'm just going to highlight this part. This is basically the application, the pool, the port, my username and password. Now here, you would have to look up this information. Whatever your comport is, it should be detected by the OS. Now when I looked up the comport on my system, this is the information that it gave me of the devices once they connected to the machine via USB. Now these are the overclocks. Now there are various overclocks that you can use. I'm gonna let Google do that job for me. If you guys want, you could use my overclocks, but you can mess with these, okay? But at the end of the day, this is what's happening. I have two scripts running, 2 screen sessions being created, running basically the same thing. It's pretty much just running Apollo Miner twice in two different sessions, and one is using the first Futurebit, and the other one is in the second. Okay. Now that's why, remember, the 2 names are Futurebit 1 and 0, and this is why I have to come in here. As you can see, these are the 2 sessions being created. Now we can come into each one using this -r command. Oh, wait a minute. It has to be sudo screen -r 1324. Okay, whatever. Futurebit. And as you can see here, it's running. Okay. But yeah, screen is a very cool tool. Now, let me just make sure that's still running. Yes. All right. So, yeah. So this is basically how I have everything running to warm up my little area here, using those 2 miners, hoping to hit it big one day, and also mine a block. But on top of that, since I have that machine, right, that thin client, these thin clients are really being underutilized, I think. There are some really great deals for good Core i5 with 8 gigabytes of RAM with an SSD built in on eBay. You find them all day. Okay, there's some people trying to get a little too crazy on the pricing, but if you wait it out, you'll find a good one. Okay, so since I have this machine, I didn't want it to just mine. Because it's not utilizing a lot of the the resources of the machine. So I decided to make it a. Let's go here to. No, that was the wrong screen. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. I decided to make it a Bitcoin node, which is kind of what. If we go back to Futurebit's website, see, theirs is built in, right? Theirs is built in, I think, when you get that full node package, right? So it actually downloads a copy of the Bitcoin blockchain within itself, which is cool. And then you're actually adding to the network, in that way, right? And this is, I'm guessing, I don't know, it probably has to re-download the blockchain once you get it. What I did was just do it manually, using this OS called Umbrel, this application called Umbrel. Now this is just an added plus for the video. I'm not really the most knowledgeable as far as the Bitcoin nodes and how the Lightning nodes, the Lightning network runs. I know it's a lot quicker, fees are lower, but I'm still kind of new to that part of it. So yeah, I've got this Bitcoin node running, and let's take a quick look. See, as you can see, it's 100% synchronized. I'm putting in some work here for the blockchain folks, just doing my part. It was kind of inspired by the whole having a full node, and then I looked into it, and I was like, I can still run the miner and the node if I just have to do it on my own. So these are different applications that you can install on Umbrel. This is my Lightning wallet here. So, but this is all new stuff, guys. I'm still getting into what exactly these functions do and how I can utilize them. And I know okay, so this is some whole other stuff. You see, you got to get into this stuff, guys. But yeah, and it's also a heater. But on top of that, thanks guys for watching. Yeah, let me know if you guys want me to go over maybe Honeygain or anything other crypto related stuff, because we got to collect coins during this bear market. That's the whole point. We gotta grin and bear it until things get better. All right, guys, take it easy.